Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. You want to create a loading spinner in Figma. I'm going to show you exactly how to go about it. So without further ado, let's climb straight into it. Alright, so to get started with our loading spinner bar, we're going to go up to the top left hand side. Let's choose an ellipse. We're going to hold in shift and we are going to drag us a circle. Alright, once we have done so, you can see that there's a point here. And what you want to do is you want to just open up this point. What you can do from there, the center, is pull it back and you will find something that looks like this. Now of course this adjustment you can make according to your needs. Let's just go ahead now and we're going to click away, and from here we are going to just over here click down and we are going to complete this circle. So we need a complete circle. So once we're done, we're going to take this, we're going to go to the right hand side, we are going to select the fill, we're going to come up here to gradient, and if we go now click on linear, you want to use the angular. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Of course, now at this point you can choose your color, so let's choose this one over here, let's make it red. Alright, so this is what it'll look like. This one here we can make slightly less red, just about there. That looks fantastic. Now what we're going to do from here is we are going to select this and we are going to make it a component. So up at the top we're going to say create component, and within here now we are going to add another component. So we're going to go up to the top and say add variant. Alright, so what you'll need is 4 variants. Let's just click this plus icon here and another one. So this is essentially what you'll see. So the very first one you will keep as is. The second one you're going to be changing the angle on here. Okay, so you can see you can just double click on this and you can change the angle. So let us change it to -90. The following one, we're going to just click and then double click. We are going to change that to -180. This one right over here, let's double click and we're going to make this -270. That's 360 divided into 4. Okay, and that's what it's going to look like. So what we want to do is click on our very first circle. We're going to go over to the right hand side. We're going to click on prototype, and you will see that there is a plus icon that appears. Okay, it'll appear on any one of these sides over here. So we're going to click down, we're going to drag it over to the following one. So on here you can see it says on click. You want to select after delay. Here you want to just choose 1 millisecond and you want to leave it to change to smart animate ease out and 1 second. Alright, so you will be able to choose linear as well. I think linear is a better option. Now you want to just make sure that you are doing exactly the same for the rest of these. So we're going to select this one, use the plus icon, bring it over here. After delay you want to make sure that that's 1 and linear and 1. We're going to do exactly the same here. This one we're going to click down, bring it over there. After delay, 1 millisecond, change to smart animate linear, 1 second, and that is great. Now what we need to do is we need to take this one and we are going to click down here and we're going to bring it back to the first one. Again, we're going to use the exact same setting. So this is going to be a circular motion, of course, that's what we're looking for. So again, we want to make sure that that's 1. We want to say default 1, that is correct, that's the very first one, and linear and 1 second. What we're going to do here now is just create a rectangle. Let's just go in here, go back to design, let's link these guys up, and let's say 300 by 300, and we are going to just make the fill, let's make it white, and we're going to right click on it and we're going to say frame selection. Okay, so we've now created this as a component. We're going to go to assets. On the left hand side you can see there's a component here. Let's click down and let's drag it over into our frame. Okay, Once it's here, we can just make sure that it is center. And once you're done, let's go over to prototype. You'll see now that you can preview this. So what you can do now is, if you want to change how erratic this looks, let's just close this. We're going to just zoom in here so we can find those arrows. Once you click on it, you can see over here it says 1 millisecond, and this 1 millisecond, you can just change that so that it does look a little bit smoother. One of the other things that you can do is, when you're creating this, you can create more variants. So you can just create more variants and divide these angles that we added in here. So these angles right over here, you can just angle them a little bit differently. So you can just make sure that it's not minus 90, minus 180, so that it's minus 45, minus 90, and so forth, so that there are more of them and it'll look like it's running smoother.